Hey everyone, it's a Phoam Ranger here, another episode of Phoam Ranger Sports. This episode we're recapping Bronco Softball's first 6 games. Starting off is a loss on February 5th, where they got shut out 3-0 by Loyola Marymount University to start off the season. Loyola Marymount scored all 3 runs in the 5th inning. Broncos only had 2 hits and 1 error. Loyola Marymount had 7 hits, 3 errors, no errors. 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors. Lindsay Odell picked up the win for Loyola Marymount, and Julian Rose picked up a loss for the Broncos. Game was played in front of 150 fans. The scoring came on a RBI double down the right field line by T. Walker, scoring S. Poulin, advancing A. Loomis to third. It became 3-0 LMU when Jam Gochian singled to center with A. Loomis scoring RBI. T. Walker advanced to third on that, but a throwing error by center fielder allowed her to score and allowed Jamo Chan to advance to second base. In terms of the box scores, Kate Penberthy played first base. She was 1 of 3 on the day for the Broncos. Marissa Gonzalez played left field. She was 0 for 3. Maya Flint started off as designated player. She was 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Grace Peffley, center fielder, didn't see an AB. Probably a pinch runner or came in defensively. Quinn Sutherland played center field. He had 1 hit and 2 ABs and a walk and a strikeout. Holly Farmer, man third base, was 0 for 3 with 2 left on base, so a bit of a rough start already for her year this year. Skylar Stroh, man second base. She was 0 for 3 with the strikeout, 1 left on base. Chloe Hughes played shortstop. She was 0 for 2 with the strikeout. Talia Jenkins started as catcher, was 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Sophia Romero played right field, 0 for 2 with 1 strikeout. Ashley Hernandez, man right field, didn't have an official at bat. Julian Rose was a pitcher along with Lula McNamara and Charlie Duran. Total Broncos 22 ABs, 2 hits, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts, 3 left on base. Maya Flint was hit by a pitch as well. Quinn Sutherland committed the fielding error for the Broncos. For Loyola Marymount, Irving Francis played center field, was 1 of 2. McKenna Charbonnel pinch hit. She was 0 for 1 with the strikeout. Izzy Junkachian was a catcher, 1 of 3 with an RBI and a strikeout. Matt Allen was a pinch runner for Izzy. Then Mia Johnson, man left field. She was 1 of 2 with a walk and a strikeout. Scarlett Carlson played first base, 0 for 3 with a strikeout and 1 left on base. Kehlani Castor came in and played first base defensively. Justin Lambert played third base, 0 for 2 with a walk. Sakura Harvell, man second base, was 0 for 2, 2 left on base. Jada Fulcher was a pinch hitter for Sakura, drew a walk. Cindy Poole was designated player, was 2 of 3 with the run scored. And Analia Loomis played shortstop, 1 for 2 with the run scored and 1 left on base. And Taylor Walker played right field, 1 of 2, run scored and a run batting in. And Lindsay Odell was a no pitcher. All in all, Little Maryland Mount, 22 at-bats, 3 runs, 7 hits, 2 RBIs, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts for left on base. Taylor Walker had a double, and Leah Loomis was credited with a sacrifice hit. Mia Johnson was credited with the stolen base. And Kehlani Castor and Analia Loomis both are credited with double plays. For the pitching stats, Julianne Rose, who picked up the loss, pitched 4 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, both earned. 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, 1 wild pitch. Lula Ray McNamara, pitch 1 2/3 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, earned, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, 1 wild pitch. And Charlie Duran pitched a third of an inning as well. Bronco pitchers combined for 3 walks, 4 strikeouts, 2 wild pitches. Nate Odell pitched all 7 innings, giving up 2 hits, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts, and did hit a Bronco. Looking at the recap on Broncosports.com of this one. Quickly loading it up. This was the first time in school history the Broncos were shut out in a season opener, so not a good omen or not a good thing to start off the season with the program record or an ominous record. Lee Farm became the 9th Bronco to reach 200 assists, currently at 202. Tally Jenkins and Sofia Romero both made their first career starts. Kate Penberthy, Merce Gonzalez, and Matt Flynn each started the first game at Boise State. Grace Peffley, Lula, Ray McNamara, and Jelly Duran each made their Bronco debuts as well. Again, not much really positive from that first game. Truly red home bout, but their next one in the Eastern Classic opener was with the red home bout with the win over number 22/number 14 Ole Miss in King, Mississippi. In terms of the Ole Miss, they came Mississippi. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error. Both runs came in the 5th inning, and all the runs in the game came in the 5th because Broncos scored their 3 runs in the 5th inning, along with 4 hits, 2 errors. Charlie Duran picked up her first win of the season. Emily Boyer picked up the loss. And the win with the Broncos 2-1 the season. Mississippi is now 2-2. The attendance was 150 fans. Ole Miss struck first. Grisham reached a fielder's choice. Advanced to second on throw and error by third baseman. Was it a PI? With Star scoring on it. Malvin advanced to second. Base on fielder's choice and advanced to third. The error. Patterson was out at third base and assisted. Then it became 2-0 when Pickett singled up the right or singled up the middle for an RBI. With Melvin scoring and on a run, Brush advanced to third but was cut down and home. The Broncos got all 3 of the runs on a Penberthy 3-run homer to center field. All 3 runs were unearned, with Chloe Hughes and Ashley Hernandez scoring as well. For Ole Miss, Tanley Grisham played left field, 0 for 3 with an RBI. Mackenzie Pickens, second base, 1 for 2 with an RBI and a walk, and 1 left on base. Percy Lamas, first base, 2 of 3. Lex Rosales pinch ran for Percy. Maddie George, designated hitter, 0 for 2 with the walk, and 1 left on base. Cassie Riasner, shortstop, 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Rachel Connors was catcher, 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. Emily Boyer was pitcher. She also did go to plate. Was 1 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk. Cassidy Patterson pinch ran for Emily Boyer. Taylor Roman and Izzy Rediger were both. Taylor Roman was a pinch hitter. Didn't have any stats as a pinch hitter, and Izzy Rediger was a pinch runner. Leola Applin played right field. She was 0 for 1 at the walk. And Kenny Buckner, or Bunker, pinch hit for Leona, 0 for 1. Taylor Martin played center field, 0 for 2 with the run scored and a walk and 1 left on base. Ryan Starr played first. Third base was scored a run, didn't have an official AB. Ole Miss had 28 Bs, 2 runs, 3 hits, 2 batted in, 6 walks, 3 strikeouts, 3 left on base. Taylor Roman was hit by a pitch. Cassie Reisner was charged with a fielding error. And Percy Lamas and Cassie Reisner were both credited with double plays. Or as part of a double play. Or involved double plays. For the Broncos, Cape Pemberthy, man first base, was one of 3 with the run, 3 batted in, 2 strikeouts. Again, that critical game-winning home run, not walk up, but game-winning homer, 3-run homer. Kenley Galasso, second base, off a 2 with the strikeout. Skylar Stroh played second base as well, was 0 for 1. Maya Flynn was catcher, designated hitter, 2 for 3. Sophia Merrill, pinch ran. Quinn Sutherland played center field, was 1 of 3. Georgia Kreider, designated hitter, 0 for 2 with the strikeout, 2 left on base. Grace Peffley played right field, didn't have official at bat. Marissa Gonzalez played left field, she was 0 for 1. Kaylee Vieira played right field, 0 for 1. Tully Jenkins was catcher, 0 for 1. Holly Farmer played third base, 0 for 2 with the strikeout. Ashley Hernandez played both corner outfield positions, 0 for 2 with the run scored. Chloe Hughes, shortstop, 0 for 1 with the run scored, a walk and a strikeout. Cody Crabtree, Lula Ray McNamara, and Charlie Drown were all pitchers. They didn't have any hitting stats. As a team, the Broncos had 28 Bs, 3 runs, 4 hits, 3 batted in, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts, 2 left on base. Cape Pemberthy was hit by pitch. Holly Farmer and Chloe Hughes both were charged with fielding errors. Cape Pemberthy was involved 2 double plays. Skylar Stroh with 1, Holly Farmer with 1, and Chloe Hughes with 1. Emily Boyer for Mississippi pitched all 6 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs, none earned, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts, 1 wild pitch. For the Broncos, Cody Crabtree started the game for the Broncos, pitched 3 innings, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, 1 wild pitch. Lula Ray McNamara pitched an inning, 1 run, 1 hit, 2 runs, 1 earned, 2 walks, 1 strikeout. And Charlie Durant picked up the win, pitched the final 3 innings, pitched 3 innings, 2 hits, 2 walks, hit 1 batter. And then the recap for this one, again, this is a notable game for Boise State Softball because turns out number 22, session 14, Ole Miss is the biggest upset in terms of, well, Ole Miss was the highest rated or ranked opponent Boise State Softball has ever beaten. Game 1 poll I'm 22, and the one they go with for the upset, I list them as number 14, and so for all intents and purposes, they're number 14. Yeah, they were number 14 according to the NFCA Top 25. They were ranked in all 4 of them, in all 4 main national polls. The NFCA is probably the more prestigious one. The win over Mississippi was also second in school history over an SEC school. They also beat Ole Miss in 2019. The Broncos turned a triple play in the 6th inning, which is the first time in program history the Broncos have turned a triple play. The win over Ole Miss makes it now 12 games against Power Conference schools. The Broncos have won under Justin Schultz. Georgia Kreider, Marissa Gonzalez, and Talia Jenkins each recorded their first RBIs as Broncos. Actually, now that's in the second game, because this was game 1 of 2 games played. Charlie Drumm worked 3 shutout innings relief against Mississippi for first collegiate victory. And Cody Crabtree pitched 3 hitless innings against Rebels in their first collegiate start. And I'll go back about Crider, Gonzalez, and Jenkins as I'll look at the stats against Cal State Fullerton, which was a 5-6 loss on the February 6th. Broncos 5 runs, 12 hits, 3 errors. Cal State Fullerton 6 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. Broncos fell to 1-2 after the loss to Cal State Fullerton. Cal State Fullerton advanced to 3-1. The game was playing in front of 537 fans. Broncos scored once in the first. Cal State Fullerton 3 times in the first. Broncos 4 times in the fourth. Broncos once in the sixth. Fullerton 3 times 6, and Broncos got 2 runs this time, but couldn't get any more. Trisha McCleskey picked up the win. She is now 2-1 for Fullerton. Julianne Rose picked up the loss. She is now 0-2 on the seats for the Broncos. And Leanna Garcia picked up the save for Fullerton, her second of the season. Holly Farmer did get her first hit of the season, which also was an RBI. It was single up the middle, with Maya Flynn advancing the third and Penberthy scoring on it. Then Fullerton answered in the first inning with Perez reaching Thorner by the pitcher, advanced second. Verhoeven advanced the third and scored the error. And then Perez stole third and then scored an unearned run on a Thorner by the catcher. Then Lozano ground out to second base, an RBI, scoring McClinton an unearned run to make it 3-1 in the first. In the fourth inning, Crider seeking out the middle, an RBI. Hernandez scored an unearned run to make it 2-3. Then top of the sixth, the Broncos even it at 3 apiece, with Gonzalez singling through left side for an RBI. With Chloe Hughes for second, Ashley Hernandez for third, and Stroh scoring. Then on bottom of the sixth, Cal State Fullerton took the lead with Arca singling, advanced second to throw for an RBI, scored McClinton, make it 3-4, became 3-5 on a Cocilios reaching there by the second baseman, advanced second, with Furman scoring on the error as another run to make it 3-5, that became 3-6 on Soaksteed, RBI double down right field line, scoring Cocilios, who was an unearned run. 3-6. Broncos made it 4-6, top 7th, with an Ashley Hernandez RBI double to left center, scoring Holly Farmer. Then became 5-6, with Jenkins signaled the middle, advanced second to throw. She got credit in the RBI with Ashley Hernandez scoring that one. In terms of stats for the Broncos, Kate Penberthy played both corner infield positions, was 2 of 5 with runs scored, a strikeout, 2 left on base. Marissa Gonzalez played left field, 1 of 4 with an RBI, a strikeout, 4 left on base. Maya Flynn was designated player, 1 of 4 with 3 left on base. Grace Piffley played center field, probably relief of Quinn Sutherland. Also played center field. Sutherland was 1 of 4 in the game. Holly Farmer played both third base and shortstop. She was 1 of 4 with the run scored and RBI, 2 strikeouts. Skylar Strell played second, was 1 of 4 with the run scored, 2 left on base. Ashley Hernandez played right field. She was 2 of 3, 2 runs scored, 1 RBI, 1 walk. Talia Jenkins caught 1 of 2 with an RBI, walk, and a strikeout. Caitlin Galasso pinch hit, was 0 for 1. Sophia Romero pinch runner. Chloe Hughes played shortstop. She was 1 of 2 with a strikeout. Georgia Crider was a pinch hitter for Chloe Hughes and then played first base. She was 1 of 2 with an RBI. Liv Bauer, Lola, Ray McNamara, and Julian Rose were all pitchers. For the Broncos, 35 at bats, 5 runs, 12 hits, 5 batted, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts, 11 left on base. Kate Penberthy and Ashley Hernandez-Lopton both are doubles. Ashley Hernandez-Lopton had 2 steals in the game. Skylar Strell, Talia Jenkins, and Livy Bauer each were credited with the fielding error. For Fullerton, Kate Verhoef played center, was 1-3 with 1 scored and a strikeout. Sir Perez, shortstop, over 3, 1 scored. 2 left of base, Colby McClinton. Second base, 1-2, 2 runs, 1 walk. Eva Arce. First base, 1-3 with an RBI and a strikeout. Brianna Ferdman, pinch ran and run scored. Natalie Lozano, right field, 0-2 with an RBI. Sir Cochilios, third base, 0-3 with a run scored. Alexia Lopez was catcher, 0-2 with a walk. Annika Soxty, designated player, 1-3 with an RBI and a strikeout. Kayla Turi, pinch ran. Sophia Newcomb, play left field, was 1-2 with the left on base. Madison Sanchez, pinch hit for Sophia, was 1-1. Trisha McCleskey and Leona Garcia were both pitchers. Fullerton had 24 at-bats, 6 runs, 6 hits, 3 batting in, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, 3 left on base. Annika Soxty had double. Natalie Lozano had a sacrifice hit. Sir Perez had a stolen base and a fielding error. For the Broncos, Olivia Bauer, 1 with 3rd innings pitch, 1 hit, 3 runs, 1 earned, 2 walks, 2 wild pitches. Lula Ray McNamara, 3 2/3 innings pitch, 2 hits, 3 strikeouts. Julian Rose, 1 inning pitch, 3 hits, 3 runs, 1 earned, 1 wild pitch. Overall, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, 3 wild pitches for the Broncos. For Fullerton, Trisha McCleskey, 6 2/3 innings pitched, 12 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. Leona Garcia pitched a third of an inning, a crooked wild pitch. And looking at the recap. Georgia Crider, Marissa Gonzalez, and Tinley Jenkins each scored their first RBIs as Bronco in the game against the Cal State Fullerton Titans. That takes care of the first 3 games, which was part of the Eastern Classic, which was a little round game in the 2 games, almost the last of the Eastern Classic, because on Saturday the 7th, they had 2 games and 1 game on the 8th. In the first game on the 7th, they dominated CSUN, winning by final score 24-6. Broncos had 24 runs, 22 hits. CSUN with 6 runs, 10 hits, 4 errors. CSUN struck first in the first inning, scoring 2 runs. Then 2 more runs in the third. Both teams scored around the 4th. Broncos had 5 in the 5th, 2 in the 6th, and 16 in the 7th inning. CSUN had 1 in the 7th inning. We moved to Boise State, 2-2. CSUN dropped 1-3. Lula Ray McNamara picked up the win. Caitlin So picked up the loss. Giving us playing in front of 318 fans. In the first inning, Nielsen sack fly, RBI to center field, scoring Perez, making 1-0. Then Padilla, RBI double down left field line, with Jackson scoring and Rivas advance to third to make it 2-0. Then third, Nielsen single left center for an RBI, with Jackson scoring and Rivas advance to third to make it 3-0. Became 4-0 CSUN when Nielsen out at second. Catcher to shortstop, caught stealing. And Rivas scored in that play on the fielder's choice. Broncos wheeled down the lead a little bit with Fieria in the 4th inning doubling the center field. Field to ground road was an RBI with Galasso scoring and making 1-4. CSUN made the deficit back up to 4 with Hilner or Heiner RBI double to left center, scored Simons. Q1-5, Broncos had a huge play to get them back within 1 with Maya Flint with the 3-run homer left field, scoring Ashley Hernandez and Penberthy to make it 4-5. And the Broncos got even on a Maya Gonzalez RBI double down the third baseline, scoring Quinn Sutherland to make it 5s. And Jenkins sacrifice foul out to third base, RBI, scoring Gonzalez make it 6-5. And the 6th inning became 7-5 on the Gonzalez reaching a fielder's choice. Sutherland advanced second, and then third on error. Ash Hernandez advanced to third on an errant throw by third baseman, scoring the error. Unearned run became 8-5. With Skylar Stroh, sacrifice RBI fly out to center, scoring Quinn Sutherland, and unearned run make it 8-5. Maya Flint, RBI single to pitcher, scoring Chloe Hughes, advancing Sophia Romero to third, and Ashley Hernandez second, making 9-5 in the 7th. Then became 11-5 in the 7th on a Quinn Sutherland 2-run double to right center, scoring Sophia Romero and Ashley Hernandez, and advancing Peffley to third. Came 12-5 when Gonzalez RBI ground to third base, scoring Peffley and advancing Quinn Sutherland to third. Came 13-5 when Sidney Stroh RBI single through left side, scoring Quinn Sutherland. 14-5 when Clay Hughes was given an RBI hit by pitch, scoring Stroh, advancing Jenkins third and Holly Farmer into second. Came 15-5 when Sophia Romero RBI single to the right center, scoring Jenkins, advancing Holly Farmer to third and Chloe Hughes to second. And came 16-5 when Flint RBI single to right center, scoring Holly Farmer, advancing Chloe Hughes to third and Sophia Romero to second. 17-5 when Riley's RBI single to shortstop, scoring Chloe Hughes, advancing Sophia Romero to third and Flint to second. Became 19-5 when Hodge 2-run single left field, advanced to second to throw, with Sophia Romero and Flint both scoring as well. The line advancing to third. Game 20-5 when Stroh RBI 2-run double to right center, scoring Sutherland and Hodge. 23-5 when Holly Farmer 2-run double down left field line, scoring Stroh and Jenkins. 24-5 when Chloe Hughes RBI single down left field line, scoring Holly Farmer. And 24-6 when Rivas fly RBI to right field, scoring Perez. For the Broncos, Kate Penberthy 2-4 with the run scored, a walk, a strikeout to left base. She played first baseman. Sophia Romero was pinch runner. Also was 2 for 2, 2 runs scored and an RBI in the game. Hernandez played both corner outfield positions. 2-4 with 3 runs scored and a walk. Melissa Flint was pinch hitter and shortstop. For Hernandez, 1-2 with a run and RBI to left on base. Mike Flint was catcher and designated player. 2-4 with a run scored, 4 RBI, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Grace Peffley was pinch runner, play right field, was 0 for 1 with a run scored and a strikeout. Quinn Sutherland was 2-5 with 4 runs scored, 2 batting and a walk, or left on base. Russell Riley was pinch hitter, 1-1 with an RBI. Georgia Kreider, designated player, 0 for 1 with a walk and 2 left on base. Marissa Gonzalez played left field, 1-3 with a run scored, 2 batting in. Molly Hodge pinch hit for Marissa and also played left field, was 1-1 with a run scored, 2 batting in. Caitlin Glasso played second base, 0 for 2 with a run scored. Skylar Stroh also played second base, was 2-2 with 2 runs scored, 4 RBI. Kaylee Vieira played right field, 1-2 with an RBI and a strikeout. Talia Jenkins played center, or played catcher. She was 2-2 with a run scored, RBI and a walk. Holly Farmer played third base. She was 1-4 with 2 runs scored, 2 RBI, 2 left on base. Chloe Hughes played shortstop, 2 runs, 2-3 with 2 runs scored, 2 batting in, and walk, and 1 left on base. Laura Lorraine Nick DeMur was a pinch hitter, also played pitcher. She was 0 for 1 with a run left on base. Liv Bauer was also pitched along with Charlie Duran and Shannon Keegren. On all the Broncos, 44 bats, 24 runs, 22 hits, 23 batting, 6 walks, 4 strikeouts, 11 left on base. Quinn Sutherland hit 2 doubles. Mercy Gonzalez, Skylar Stroh, Kaylee Vierian, Holly Farmer, and Chloe Hughes all had 1 double each. And then Quinn Sutherland's 2. Maya Flint hit her first homer. Skylar Stroh had a sacrifice hit. Skylar Stroh and Talia Jenkins both with sac flies. Ashley Hernandez-Lofton stole a base. Holly Farmer hit a pitch twice. Chloe Hughes once. For Cal State Fullerton, Madison O'Connell, designated player, 1 of 4. Vanessa Perez, first base, 1 of 4, 2 runs scored, 1 left on base. Reagan Jackson, center field, 1 of 3 with 2 runs scored. Amber Rivas, right field, 2 of 3, run scoring and RBI. Jana Nielsen, third baseman, 2 of 2 with 2 batting in. Isabella Valdez came in and played third base defensively, and she also drew a walk. Mackenzie Padilla, 1 of 2 with RBI and a walk. Kelly Gulkowski, pinch hit for Mackenzie, was 0 for 1 with run left on base. Mackenzie Keela, left fielder, 0 for 2 with 2 left on base. Minna Padilla, pinch hit for Mackenzie, was 0 for 1, 2 left on base. Savannah Simons, shortstop, 1 of 3 runs scored. Bernice Villegas, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Isabella Heiner, pinch hit for Bernice, 1 of 1 with an RBI. Jordan Ramirez, pinch hit and played second, was 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Wale Williams, Kaylin So, Percy Yanez, Aliana Urbina, and Kaylin Dunikin all pitched and did not have official ABs. 28 at bats, 6 runs, 10 hits, 5 batting in, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, 6 out on base for Cal CSUN. Vanessa Perez, Mackenzie Padilla, and Isabella Heiner all had doubles. Amber Rivas and Jana Nielsen both had sac flies. Jana Nielsen was caught stealing. Reagan Jackson was hit by pitch. Jana Nielsen and Savannah Simons both had 2 errors each. For pitching, Lorelei McNamara picked up her first win as a Bronco. 1 2/3 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 run earned. Olivia Bauer, 3 innings in relief, 6 hits, 4 runs all earned, 1 strike and 1 wild pitch. Charlie Duran, 1 1/3 innings pitched, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Shannon Keegren, 1 inning pitched, 1 hit, 1 run earned, run, walk. Olivia Bauer also hit a batter. For season, Malia Williams, 4 innings pitched, 5 hits, 4 runs all earned, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, 1 wild pitch. Kim Lasso picked up the loss, 2 innings pitched, 4 hits, 4 runs, both 2 earned, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, 1 hit batter. Percy Yanez didn't record an out, 3 hits, 5 runs, all earned, 2 walks. Aliana Urbina, 2/3 inning pitch, 7 runs, 7 hits, 9 runs, all earned, 1 strikeout, 2 hit batters. Kaylin Dunican, the 30-minute pitch, 3 hits, 2 runs, both earned, 1 walk, 2 wild pitches. Dominant win over CSUN. The 16 runs, 7th was a school record for runs in an inning. After 4 innings of play, the Broncos trailed 5-1. Marked the first time since March 18, 2018, they overcame a 4-run deficit 5th inning later to win away from home. Against CSUN Mandors, the Broncos tied school records with 22 hits and 7 doubles. In the CSUN Mandor game, the Broncos used 21 out of all 24 players. In the CSUN game, Maya Flint hit her first homer as a Bronco. So Flynn, Molly Hodge, and Rusty Riley each collected first hit and first RBI in the first at-bat as Broncos. Lula Ray McNamara recorded 4 outs in relief against CSUN during their first career victory. now for the Portland State game, which was soon after the CSUN game. The Broncos won that one 10-2 in 6 innings. No Judge Kreider against Portland State hit a home run. Cody Crabtree starting to pitch for innings against Portland State and notch their first career win. We'll go more into that one. Portland State got 2 runs, won the second, won the fourth. 4 hits, 2 errors of Broncos, 10 runs on 11 hits. Scored 3 in the first, 2 in third, and 5 in the sixth to win by mercy rule. The game was played in front of 213 fans. Portland State moved to 0-3 with the loss. The Broncos moved to 3-2 with the win. Broncos got on the board first, scoring 2 runs on Maya Flynn, 2-run double left center, scoring Ashley Hernandez and Ben Berthe. Broncos extend the lead at 3-0 on Skylar Stroh, reaching on RBI fielder's choice with Maya Flynn scoring. With Jordan Kreider advancing to second. Probably ran the base, tried to get back, but was tagged out by the second baseman. Portland State made it 1-3 in the second on Nakoa Chung. RBI double left center, scoring Roscoe. Then third to make it 4-1. Kreider, RBI homer to left center. Then Vieira, RBI single up the middle, scoring Stroh, and that seeming to make it 5-1. Came 5-2 on a Piatto solo homer to left field. It came 6-2 Broncos on Ashley Hernandez, RBI single or a single through left side, advanced second to throw, with Peffley advanced to third, and then advanced at home fielder's choice, so no RBI on that one. Then it came 7-2 on a Sophia Romero, advancing the second wild pitch, Hernandez scoring on that. Then it came 9-2 on a Skylar Stroh, RBI single up the middle, scoring Romero. Jenkins advanced to third, then scoring an error by the center fielder. Then Holly Farmer, RBI single down the first base line, scoring Stroh to make it 10-0, advancing Vieira to second. For Portland State, Grace Johnson played second, was 2 for 3 with 1 left on base. Jolie Benson, center field, 0 for 3. Brianna Lutz played third base, 0 for 3 with a strike and 1 left on base. Mia Martinez, shortstop, 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. Sophia Piatto, designated player, 1 for 3 with a run scored and RBI, 1 strikeout, 2 left on base. Sierra Yamas, catcher, 0 for 3. Abigail Carsley, first base, 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Dakota Roscoe, left field, 1 run, 0 for 1 with the run scored, 1 walk and a strikeout. Sherry Nakoa Chung, pitcher and right fielder, 1 of 2 with an RBI. Gracie Tony also played right field, didn't have an official at bat. And Giselle Pantoja and Claire Masters were both pitchers. For Portland State, 22 at bats, 2 runs, 4 hits, 2 batting, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, 4 left on base. Sherry Nakoa Chung with the double, Sophia Piatto with the homer, Grace Johnson at stolen base, Jolie Benson and Sherry Nakoa Chung both with fielding errors for the Vikings. The Broncos, Kate Benberthy played first, was 1 of 3 with run scored, a walk and 2 left on base. Grace Peffley pitched ran and scored. Ashley Hernandez, left field, 1 of 2, 2 runs scored, 2 walks. Maya Flynn, catcher, designated player, 2 of 4 with run scored, 2 batting, 2 left on base. Sophia Romero pinch ran for Maya, scored. Prince Dillon played center field, was 1 of 4. Georgia Kreider, designated player, 1 of 2 with run scored, RBI, walk, strike, and 1 left on base. Telly Jenkins was catcher, run scored and a walk as well. Skylar Stroh played second, was 2 for 4, 2 runs, 2 bat in. Kaylee Vieira played right field, 1 of 3 with run scored, RBI, walk. Kaylee Vieira was 1 of 3 with an RBI, walk, strike, and 1 left on base. Holly Farm was 2 of 4 with an RBI. Chloe Hughes, shortstop, 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. Holly Farm played third base. And both Cody Crabtree and Lula Ray McNamara pitched, with McNamara going 0 for 1 with the bat. For Broncos, 28 at-bats, 10 runs, 11 hits, and balance, and walks, 3 strikeouts, 6 out of base. Mike Flint, Skylar Stroh, and Holly Farmer, each with doubles. Georgia Kreider with the homer. Grace Peffley and Skylar Stroh both with stealing bases. Another swing quickly. For Boise State, Sherry Nikuwatung. They picked up the loss, went 2 1/3 innings on the bump, 5 hits, 5 runs all earned, 4 walks, 1 strikeout, 3 wild pitches. Giselle Pantoja, 3 1/3 innings pitched, 5 hits, 5 runs all earned, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, 2 wild pitches. And Claire Masters, doing recording out, 1 hit, 1 walk, and 1 wild pitch. 5 to 7 walks, 3 strikeouts, 6 wild pitches, 4 point State for the Broncos. Cody Crabtree picked up the win. Pitched 4 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs all earned, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, 1 wild pitch. And Lula Ray McNamara pitched 2 innings, 1 hit, 2 strikeouts surrendered, so 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, 1 wild pitch for the Bronco pitchers. And Surely Yamas for Boise State allowed a pass ball. And on the final game that I will be recapping as part of this episode, the 8th, they took on Cal State Fullerton again, and this time was a better outcome for the Broncos, a 4-1 win to move to currently being 4-2 overall. Cal State moved to even at 3-3. Broncos struck first with around the first inning. Cal State would tie it up in the bottom of the 5th, but then the Broncos would score 3 in the extra innings in the 8th inning. 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Broncos. 1 run, 9 hits, 1 error for Fullerton Titans. And the game was played in front of 450 fans. Chris Sullivan got the scoring going on RBI double to center, scored Maya Flint. The Titans tied up on a Cotilios RBI single down right field line, scoring Perez. Broncos took the 2-1 lead on the Quinn Sullivan RBI double at field, scoring Sofia Romero, who was on a run. And then Marissa Gonzalez RBI single to right field, scoring Quinn Sullivan to make it 3-1, then became 4-1. Win Holly Farmer RBI single to center, with Mike Gonzalez scored on a run. With Skylar Stroh at second, but tried to stretch it to third and was thrown out center field to catch it at third base. For Boise State, Gabe Pemberthy, man first base, was 1-4 with the run left on base. So for Mero, pinch ran with the run scored. Ashley Hernandez, right field, 0-4, 2 strikeouts. Mike Flint, designated player, 1-4 with the run scored, 1 strike, 1 left on base. Lula Ray McNamara pitched, no at-bats. No official at-bats. Quinn Sullivan played center field, 2-4 with the run scored, 2 batting in. Marissa Gonzalez, left field, 2-3 with the run scored and an RBI, 1 strikeout, 1 left on base. Grace Peffley pinch ran for Marissa. Skylar Stroh played second base, was 1-4 with a strike and 1 left on base. Holly Farmer played third base, 1-4 with an RBI and 3 strikeouts. Talia Jenkins was catcher, 0-1 with a walk and a strikeout. Georgia Kreider pinch hit for Talia Jenkins. She was 0-1 with 2 left on base. Chloe Hughes played shortstop, 0-2. Kaylee Vieira pinch hit for Chloe. She was 0-1. Shelly Drown and Olivia Bauer also pitched for the Broncos. Broncos had 32 at-bats, 4 runs, 8 hits, 4 batting, 1 walk, 9 strikeouts, 6 out of base. Maya Flynn had 1 double. Quinn Sullivan with 2. Chris Gonzalez was hit by a pitch. And Ashley Hernandez-Lofton was credited with a fielding error. For Cal State Fullerton Titans, Sarah Perez played shortstop. She was 2-4 with the run scored, 1 strikeout, 2 left on base. Columbia Clinton, man second base, was 1-4 with the strikeout. Lexi Lopez was catcher, 2-3 with the walk. Sarah Cochillos played third base, was 1-4 with an RBI and 1 left on base. Ava Arce, first base, 0-4, strikeout, 3 left on base. Annika Soksti, designated player, 0-3, 2 left on base. Michaela Turi, pinch ran for Annika. Natalie Lozano, right field, 1-4 with the strikeout. Kate Verhoef, center field, 2 for 4. Sophia Newcomb, left field, 0 for 1 with 2 left on base. Jenna Stevens, pinch hit for Sophia. She was 0 for 1 with 1 left on base. Lula Sanchez, pinch hit, no official at bat. Biona Furman, pinch ran, play left field. Madison Sanchez, pinch hit for Biona. She was 0 for 1 strike, 1 left on base. And Trisha McCleskey, pitch, no ABs. 33 total at bats for Fullerton Titans, 1 run, 9 hits, 1 batting in, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts, 12 left on base. Conway McClinton and Kate Verhoef, both with double. Both had a double. Annika Stokes and Lula Sanchez were both hit by pitches, and Sher Perez credited with the fielding error. For the Broncos, Lula Ray McNamara started the game, circling the pitch at third of an inning, 2 hits, 1 hit batter. And Charlie Duran came in, pitched 6 innings in relief, 6 hits, 1 run that was earned, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. 1 hit batter, Livy Bauer pitched 1 3rd innings, 1 hit, 2 strikeouts. Bronco pitchers combined for 1 walk, 5 strikeouts, and 2 hit batters. Cal State Fullerton, Trisha McCleskey, who picked up the loss, pitched all 8 innings, giving up 8 hits, 4 runs, both earned, 1 walk, 9 strikeouts, 1 hit batter. The win against Cal State Fullerton on the 8th was the Broncos' first ever win against Cal State Fullerton in 11 tries all time. The Broncos scored all further runs with 2 outs against the final game of that tournament. On the Sunday the 8th, and Broncos scored 20 runs with 2 outs this season. The Broncos have scored 37 of its 46 runs a 5th inning or later. In the 6th game opening road trip, Cody Crabtree, Charlie Duran, and Lula Ray McNamara combined to go 4-0 with 1.5 ERA, 28 innings. So pretty dang good. So again, Broncos start the year 4-2 with a loss to Cal State Fullerton and a season opening loss to Leo Marymount, but picked up a notable win against Cal State Fullerton on the 8th, their first ever win against Cal State Fullerton, and a massive win against Mississippi that was ranked number 14 at the time. The biggest ever upset for Boise State Softball. Up next is the University of California San Diego University of San Diego tournament this Friday the 13th through Sunday the 15th. Friday the 13th they'll be playing La Jolla, California, where after that on the 14th 15th they'll be playing in San Diego, California and University of San Diego. So hopefully the Broncos softball team can keep this momentum going, keep this win streak going. Again, they've won 3 in a row as they continue their road trip in California.